All right, hello, what is up, guys? Greg2G here, and we got a new toy to play with today, a new gadget for our mobile devices, and this is called the Flydigi Wee 2T wireless telescopic controller for Android and mobile games. I don't know why it says that. that's what it says in the description, but yeah, it's a controller. It works for all types of games, so at least it's supposed to. From what I hear, I guess we'll have to find out in a little bit, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to work with all games. All right, so let's first, I guess, just take a look at the box here. It has this flash play thing. I'm not sure what that exactly that means. It's some sort of Bluetooth technology. One of the other features is it has like motion sensors built into the controller. So if you have a game that uses like a gyroscope, you can actually connect it to the controller, and it's a bit more accurate, or it's supposed to be anyway. What else does this thing have? Let's look at the back here. It is expandable up to 165 millimeters. And yeah, here again, we're talking about the precise motion sensing. I've never really used that feature in any video games on my device, but yeah, if you, I guess actually I have used it for like racing games or flying games. Those are pretty cool, but other than that, yeah, not really. Scan the QR code to download and install Flydigi Game Center. So we'll be talking about that later, what that is. Wee 2T motion sensing version. Okay, this thing runs about anywhere between like 30 and 50 bucks. I bought it for 50, but after I bought it, I was looking at it. I looked it up and noticed that it's actually cheaper in a lot of places. All right, let's get started here. All right, first let's get rid of this plastic. Not sure where exactly we open this from, but let's just start by tearing off the plastic here. Okay. It appears we open it from here. All right. Let's get started. Oh, it's a bit smaller than I imagined it would be. It's a tad bit smaller than I imagined, but I think we can still work with this. All right, so yeah, right out of the box, we see the controller right away here. Then underneath we have, appears to be a USB cable of some sort. Yep, USB cable. Oh, another feature of this thing is it's supposed to have like you can plug in your keyboard and mouse, so it's like it has a keyboard and mouse adapter if you want to use your keyboard and mouse. We may not cover that in this video. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and take a look at the controller here. All right, so we have basically what you would imagine, like a full controller experience here. So this thing can be detected as run as a Xbox controller. It has X input, and then it has a secondary. I'm not sure what it's called, but I think it's just their proprietary controller input system. So for games that do not support any controllers, they have their own thing that you can use to basically overlay. Well, yeah, we'll get to that later. But yeah, basically it should work for any games, all games. All right, so yeah, we have two analog sticks, kind of in I guess what you could consider maybe an Xbox style layout, instead of PlayStation and pretty much every other controller usually have the analog sticks straight across from each other, but this is more like the Xbox style one, a little bit higher. Like PlayStation, for example, would have their D-pad above the analog stick. And then, oh, I just pushed this button. I guess that's the Bluetooth button or connecting button. We'll get to that later. Start select, ABXY. And then one of the cool features here is this Z and C, these Z and C buttons. And I believe that is one of the features that like it actually pushes on the screen right next to the Z and C buttons or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out later. Then we have L1, R1, L2, R2. Then on the back here, we have these little pads to rest your fingers on. It says 5 volt, 100 milliamps. Okay, cool. And then it expands just like that. It's actually kind of a satisfying feeling. Nice. Built with some nice screws back there. Cool, cool, cool. All right, and yeah, let's, what else do we have in here? Let's see. Now the manual, I guess. User manual. Telling us what we need to do. Download Flydigi Game Center. Connect to the device via Bluetooth. Launch a game. Fly mapping technology. Provides a chance to customize the buttons and save the layout to the cloud. Flydigi is continually updating the button mapping function to suit various controls. Cool stuff. Fly mapping technology. Motion sensor. Flash play mode. Wee2T is equipped with Flydigi's innovative flash play mode. The gamepad has built-in mapping algorithms. No activation is required on the phone. Just pair with your phone and enjoy your game right away. To customize your configuration, use Flydigi Game Center. Unsupported models. Flash play does not currently support phones with MediaTek CPU. Users of such phones have to activate mapping function to use Wee2T. Please follow the instructions in Flydigi Game Center to activate properly. All right. And yeah, that's it for our unboxing here. That's it for the unboxing. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and download that app, and we'll be back to actually try this out. Okay, here we go. We have the controller connected and the app downloaded. So let's try and use this thing. So one unfortunate thing I can already tell you off the bat is that it appears so you can use this controller without actually placing the phone in there because it's Bluetooth. So, right, like I can control my phone using this right now. But yeah, the unfortunate thing is if you were to have your phone mounted in here, there's no way to actually charge. I'm trying to look just to make sure. But yes, it appears there's no way to actually charge your device, your phone, while it's in here. So kind of unfortunate. Would have been nice if there was some little way we could fish a cable in there to charge our phone. But yeah, for now, all right, let's do this. So yeah, this thing's kind of small. So let's see how well. We're using a Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. So let's see how well this freaking fits in here, huh? Oh, it might actually fit perfectly. I thought it was going to be hanging out a little bit, but wow. Wow. That's basically a perfect fit. Holy crap. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, it's like nice and snug in there. Doesn't seem like it's going to fall out. I think this is like the maximum. Like, let me see if I can. Oh, it could have been like a couple more millimeters But yeah, we're pretty much at the maximum size phone that you can have with to fit inside this device. All right, let's do this thing. All right, Flydigi Game Center. Button mapping. Gamepad is connected. Let's see. The current model needs to switch mode for normal use. Okay, switch mode. What does that mean? Turn on the device power. Connected. Okay, flash. Current mode, flash play mode. What's the other mode? Classic. Android flash play recommended current. MTK phones are recommended to use. Okay, so flash play mode is the recommended, so we'll go with that. Okay, cool. What does this mean? Up here, add. Oh, we could add, there's different devices we could add as well to this program, this app. I thought we just did switch mode. Okay, this app is just messing with me at this point. What are you talking about? Stop switching mode. What? Yeah, I think it was just a glitch in the app or something. All right, let's do this. What should we play? All right, first of all, let's start with Call of Duty Mobile and see how well it works with it, like right off the bat. The current phone resolution does not exactly match the imported configuration resolution and may require minor configuration adjustments. Okay, post details. Network is abnormal. I don't know what that means. Let's just go back to the game. So I guess what it's trying to tell me is like the default configuration may not work, so I may need to adjust it somehow. All right, so it took me a while to figure this out. I'm not sure what the actual problem was. I don't know, I kind of just restarted the app and, I don't know, reconnected the controller over and over a few times, and it eventually started to work. So now we can actually see, these buttons, these overlaid buttons on the screen. So this is how this controller works, and this is what enables this controller to be able to basically play any game. Because even if a game doesn't support the pad, you got all these buttons that you can adjust yourself. Like if you've ever played on an emulator. Wait, how does this actually work again? Here we go. So if you ever played on an Android emulator on PC, it basically is the same as that, but on your phone, of course. So you get all these buttons, and you can move around the buttons and all that good stuff. So click recommend for more configs, my configs. There's like a strategy type config, import config, adjust. Start novice guidance. Through fly mapping, press keys to simulate finger click on screen. Okay. Okay. Start. What do I have to push here? Okay, it seems. Come on. Give me a break here. Do something. Skip. Ah, okay. There was a skip button that was barely readable at the top there. Okay, hold and drag the icon to adjust the mapping position. Okay, so guidance, this is the... Okay, there it says skip. Maybe there's a button around here that we can't see that allows us to actually read this whole guide. Ah, start novice. Okay. Drag the icon to the indicated position to adjust. Okay. No, the config needs to be aligned with the keys in the game. Otherwise, it's not working. Obviously, this is, badly translated because this is a Chinese device here. Drag the useless key to the trash and delete it. Click apply to have a try. All right. So yeah, that's how this whole thing works here. Okay. Now let's see if we can actually play the game with this. All right, let's turn this off for now. So now we have to go into our settings. Go to advanced mode, custom layout. Okay, now we go back into here. Adjust. Okay, and now we can make this the way we want it. Okay, so we want... Where's the trigger buttons? Left trigger. Okay, left trigger. Hold and drag icon to adjust the mapping position. Yeah, how do I adjust the size? Oh, that worked. So I'm trying to Okay, when you're done, it just adjusts the size, automatically for you. Okay. I'm getting the hang of it. Okay. But basically, we learned what we came here to learn. So this does not, out of the box, is not perfectly set up for Call of Duty Mobile out of the box, basically. So I don't actually want to play Call of Duty Mobile. I want to actually try this on a game that we know will not have support for any controllers. All right, so my next question is, do we have to add the game to the game app launcher thing, or I wonder if it'll detect that I'm playing a game. Let's see, what game should I try to play with this thing right now? Anima. All right, we're going to try to play Anima with this thing. Unfortunately, I used to have a character on this, and it should have been saved, but I guess not anymore. That's okay, I didn't get very far in this game anyway. I did spend money on it, though. Okay, it does appear that we do need to actually launch the game through the Flydigi app, because we are in the game, and I don't see any of the button setup stuff here, so let's try that then. All right, so we're in Flydigi Game Center. We go to Add Games. Select your games, but vertical screen games are not supported yet. Okay. Why is this it's not even in alphabetical order or anything. Okay, maybe it's in order of when you installed the games. No, it just seems to be pretty random actually. Okay, anima, there it is. Confirm. Where did the damn thing go? Shoot, maybe when I close that, maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm not supposed to close it and just hide it or something. Okay, so it appears you have to actually save a config before, or else when you close it, it just closes completely. So now I just made a config. All I did was add the left analog stick to the bottom left. So now when I close it, it'll stay there. Okay. So now we can go in the game and actually set up the buttons. Okay, here we go. So now adjust, put the control stick in a better position here. That looks good. And then we'll do A for basic attack, X here, Y here, B here. And I think that's good enough for now, I think. Apply. Okay, it's been a few days since I first unboxed and did this recording, but I actually just found out like some other features to this that are actually pretty important. So when you go in here and you're adjusting your buttons and stuff, I did not notice, but when you actually like tap on a button, like for the A button here, if I tap on the A button again, then it opens up. This is the new thing that I just discovered. This whole setting here that you can like actually change it for like different styles and all this other kind of stuff, like continuously spamming or something like that if you want, or use on release. You can go to MOBA style, so like if you have abilities that you can drag and aim, what you do is it says down here, when you want to aim a spell in MOBA games, long press the key and move the left stick to change the direction where you want to aim it. So I was actually kind of worried about that because it seemed like at first that this controller would not work very well with MOBA style or like aimed abilities. And the main reason I bought this is to play Diablo Immortal, which has a lot of aimed abilities like that. So it does seem like, yeah, there's lots of different options and stuff and lots of different things you can like tweak and all this kind of stuff. You can make macros. Yeah, you can probably get in trouble with that. I would not suggest making macros on multiplayer games because you'll probably get flagged as a bot. But yeah, lots of different, basically any type of situation you can think of, there's something you can do. So pretty crazy. Let's get on with the rest of the video now. All right, cool. So now we're in business. We can walk around or move around. Man, I need to figure out a different way to do this lighting here because basically all you can see, at least on the camera, is the reflection of my face. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know how. I'm gonna have to figure out some way to make that better, but I'm gonna have the actual gameplay up in the background anyway, so shouldn't be too bad. Okay, maybe, yeah, if I angle it like this, it's a bit better. Okay. Maybe I should make a button or set up a button to talk to people. Wait, who am I supposed to talk to? Okay, I'm supposed to go up there. All the way up there. We'll go all the way up there. That's what the game wants me to do. Nothing in my stash. How do I actually close the stash? X. There's an X up there. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's get some combat in, though. This is starting out... it's a bit different. I remembered, like... when I first played this... I thought you could... what does open mean? Oh, he's the alchemist trade. I think they made some changes to the game here. He's speaking Spanish, isn't he? Why is he speaking Spanish? Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to... that definitely didn't happen the first time I played this game. Alright, this feels really good, though. Like... these buttons feel nice. Oh, I can use A to loot, too? Okay, so A is going to be my main key for pretty much everything. This is such a good game, guys. If you've never played Anima, I highly recommend it. It's such a good game if you like action RPGs. You'll love the hell out of this game. It's not very complex, but it's still a lot of fun. Still lots of fun. Yeah, so yeah, let's start talking about like just how we feel about the controller. Like, is it how do the buttons feel? I want to say the buttons feel a little stiff, but they're not bad. They're definitely good. I mean, the main selling point of this whole thing is the fact that you can overlay buttons onto games like this that don't normally support controllers, because that is a feature that not many devices have. So like the whole setup process can be a bit annoying, and the translations aren't do all that well, but the actual controller design is freaking great. I'm loving it. Yeah, the buttons, they do feel a little stiff. Like the D-pad here, the D-pad is very, 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 does not feel good at all, basically. The triggers are also like hold on. Alright, so the triggers though, it's also like very little movement on them. It's the best way I can put it, is like they're just buttons. Like the triggers are not actual triggers. The triggers are also buttons. There's no like analog feel to it or anything. It's just like, it's basically like a mouse click. It feels like a mouse click, to be honest. But that's okay. That's okay. Because just in general, I feel like this is like a really great controller. I don't know if I would play first-person shooters with this, to be honest. I feel like you'd be better off using like one of those half controllers. If you've ever seen one of those, where you just have like the analog on the left hand of the screen, and then you use your actual fingers on the right hand, the right side. Because yeah, I don't think you would be able to aim and shoot all that well with this thing, but I don't know. Maybe you could. So yeah, overall, I am very, very, very happy with this controller. Like, I think it's going to be great for MMOs and basically any RPGs. This feels great. Feels great. You know, my main issue usually with playing mobile games is, you know, I don't have problems with the touch controls themselves, but it's the fact that your fingers have to be covering so much of the screen that sometimes if you feel like you're losing a lot of screen space because of that. So now when you have something like this that's nice and big, it leaves your screen open, so you just feel like it feels like, I don't know, I guess it feels more like a console gaming experience, and it feels nice. I really like it. This might be the best investment I've made as far as my mobile gaming career goes. It's a very, very nice experience playing with this Flydigi Wee 2T. Yeah, the setup is kind of weird. I guess if you do end up buying this, and I'll put a link in the description for the product, but if you do end up buying it, just keep in mind just that you might have to restart the app or reconnect the Bluetooth a couple of times, because it was kind of wonky at first. And also the thing that we mentioned when we started the game, that you have to make a profile, like make a key profile. Otherwise, when you close the thing, it'll just close the actual button profile completely. So just make sure you just add in your left analog stick, and then click save, and just type in like the name of the game, and you'll be good to go. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this review. Check out the controller. Look in the description for links. Subscribe to me for more videos like this, and any mobile gaming related videos. Because that's my main thing on this channel. I appreciate you. Stay beautiful, and we'll see you next time. Oh yeah, don't forget to like or dislike. Peace and GG's.